This wheelbase by Logitech is very interesting. I've been using it for the past few months, and I think it is probably one of the best wheelbase you can buy for a certain group of people. Let's start with build quality. The wheelbase has a good weight to it. Even though the casing is made with plastic, but I still like the look very much. It feels premium. The size of the base is much larger than Logitech's entry-level base, and that's because it has a direct drive system inside. And those are always very heavy. I don't think it takes up too much space, but you might run into some problem when you're using on certain setup. And on the back of the wheelbase, there are 3 USB ports. They can only be used for Logitech's peripherals. You can't use them as hub for connecting other USB device to your PC. Now about the noise level. In my testing, the built-in fan didn't really make any noise. It's very quiet. When the force feedback is strong, I also didn't hear any weird clunk sound you might find on a Fanatec system. The Logitech Pro Racing Wheel has a top-notch quick release. However, at the time of this review, there aren't any other steering wheel available that are compatible with this system. It's likely that Logitech will develop more steering wheel that work with the QR, and there's possibility that some third party may make steering wheel for them. But so far, I haven't seen any yet. The quick release itself is very good. It has some similarity to Fanatec's metal quick release, but it works slightly different. In my testing, I found that Logitech has a better solution. The QR system is very sturdy, and it doesn't have any flex. Even when I apply a lot of force to a steering wheel, when I shake it around, I don't hear any sound and it's no flex to it. Logitech has opted for a spring-loaded contact pin design, which is more durable compared to the inserted pin used in the Fanatec QR1. It's worth noting that the internal mechanism of the QR system is not wireless, which means it has a limited turning range. The maximum turning capability is 1080 degree. For most people, it shouldn't matter at all, unless you're frequently playing games like a truck simulator, which require a wider steering range. The build quality of the steering wheel is excellent. The leather wrap feels realistic, making it feel like a real, authentic steering wheel. The button on the wheel have a satisfying click, and it's placed in an area that's easily reached. The paddle shifter on the back provide a decent tactile feel, though it's not the same level of clickiness as some of the higher-end steering wheel, which they have a magnetic shifters. If you're interested in seeing a comparison between this and some other wheels, click here. There's a comparison video. Another thing is that they have 2 clutch pedals in the back. While they may not be necessary for most races, but they can provide an advantage in certain race classes, such as Formula Car. Additionally, the clutch pedal can be remapped to serve as handbrakes, gas, or brake, which is highly convenient for individuals who are unable to drive with their legs. Now let's talk about the most important part, the force feedback. I had the chance to test out many wheelbase, ranging from entry-level model like G29, G25, that's actually my first steering wheel, all the way to SimCube. I have tried Thrustmaster, Fanatec. I didn't have very high expectations. However, after using it for a week, I was very surprised. The 11 Nm of torque it offers sits right in the middle of what the current consumer market provides. Most people will never require more than 11 Nm of torque. And even at full force, the Logitech steering wheel can feel quite heavy for regular gameplay. I completely understand the higher-end wheelbase like SimCube, Acertec, Fanatec DD1, DD2, or VRS can provide higher torque level and a probably wider dynamic range. However, Logitech has implemented a technology called TrueForce in their wheelbase, which utilizes telemetry data and audios from supported games to create immersive force feedback signals. With TrueForce, you can feel the curbs, the engine vibration, the G-force when turning, and even the sensation of the car losing the traction. This technology has truly transformed games like Gran Turismo 7 on PS5. I have tested side by side with the DD Pro from Fanatec, and I have to say, it's much better. It has much more detail, and it doesn't even feel like the same game anymore. And I have also tested with other titles like Assetto Corsa Competizione and Formula 1, where the force feedback felt really good also, especially if you're playing on PS5, on Xbox, then some of the higher end equipment actually does not work on console. Majority of casual consumers will be more than happy with the Logitech Pro Racing wheel, and they won't feel the need to upgrade for a long time. When it comes to mounting this wheel on a rig, you utilize the widely used Logitech mounting hole system. It means that any wheel that is compatible with the older Logitech system will work fine with this. However, there's a hole in the front. It's not standard. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit my rig and not any of the rig I'm aware of. To address this, I highly recommend either drilling a hole in your rig or use the included table clamp for additional stability. I'm sure in the future, more rig company will add extra holes in their wheel plate to help with this situation. It's very important to make sure that the front wheelbase is securely mounted, because without it, it's actually flexing a lot from the very strong force feedback. Another viable option for mounting the wheel is on a table. It can be securely attached to a table as long as you are not pushing the setting to the maximum. Now, let's talk about pedal. The new Logitech pedal are very decent. It's good quality and it offers quite a few adjustment options. Logitech could have made some more improvement to make it more closer to their competitors. With a price tag of $350 in the US, the pedal in this price range from other manufacturers often features full metal construction. They may also offer more angle adjustment for the pedal. The footrest of the Logitech pedal is made with high quality plastic, while the pedal themselves are constructed with cast aluminum, and they have a CNC pedal face. Now, it comes with the 3 different types of spring for the throttle and allowing for easy customization to suit personal preference. They also provided multiple elastomers to adjust the brake pedal stiffness. Personally, I prefer a shorter travel with a stiffer elastomer to simulate the feel of a real-life race car. However, even with the hardest elastomer provided, it's still not there. To address this, at SimSportGadget, we created a mod to make this pedal stiffer. We designed and manufactured this solid elastomer. Now allow us to adjust the pedal travel to our liking depending on the specific car you are driving. If you're interested in trying out this mod, we have included a link in the description. With the Logitech G Hub software, you can use it to update the wheelbase, adjust the setting, and manage your other Logitech peripherals, like your mouse and keyboard if you have them. The software is very easy to use, very user-friendly. With just a few sliders, you don't need to spend hours watching countless YouTube videos and reading menus to understand all the hard to understand technical terms. Logitech has made it very simple, and you only need to make a few adjustments based on your personal preference. Another great feature of this wheelbase is its front screen. Allow you to change the setting on the fly, even without the G Hub software on your PC. You can save multiple profiles for different games and a different family member if they are sharing the steering wheel with you. And then you can adjust every setting directly from this menu. The menu is responsive and navigating the menu is very fast. Now, you can even calibrate and fine-tune your pedal sensitivity and dead zone directly from your steering wheel. Additionally, you have the option to display your current Newton-meter setting and your profile directly on the screen. If you are interested in a detailed exploration of the setting, please subscribe and follow us. There's a very important thing I think a lot of people fail to mention and they ignore it when they make a purchase decision, is that Logitech has a good customer service. And in the US, the wheelbase comes with a 2 years warranty, when most manufacturers, I think, only come with 1. They have email and phone support, and they are always very helpful in my past experience. Same thing cannot be said about some of the other sim racing competitors. Smaller company can't hire enough people to deal with the growing industry, and I believe Logitech have a huge advantage since they're a big company and they have the resources. There are a few things I think Logitech can improve on. First, there's no mounting hardware included, no bolts, no washers. For this price, they really should have included bolts and T-nuts to make life easier, so you don't have to run to your hardware store to just get a few bolts. If you are on PC and you have the option to use different pedal, if you want a stiffer and shorter travel pedal, then for out-of-box experience, you can definitely consider pedal from some of the other competitors. Yes, you can mix match with Logitech wheelbase and you work just fine. If you want to stay in the Logitech ecosystem, use their pedal, but at the same time you want a shorter travel and a stiffer pedal, make it feel more like a Husingville or Acertech, you can use this mod. and they're very helpful and it feels fantastic. We also make wall mount and rig mount for the Logitech quick release. Let's talk about the price. The Logitech Pro Racing Wheel is not cheap. They are asking $13.50 at launch. But now if you get a pedal and the wheelbase together, it's about $12.50 in the US because they add a $100 discount. It's not a small amount of money, but I really think if you are serious about sim racing, especially if you are on console, this is no-brainer. This is the wheelbase to get. If you want me to compare this system to other companies, please leave a comment below and let me know which system you want to see. On the subject of price, if you want high quality and budget sim racing accessories, check us out at SimSportGadget.com. We have a vast selection of accessories like phone mounts, tool mounts, heel play bar mounts, and quality of life product. If you're interested and want to support the channel, you can find the link below and get 5% off. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more sim racing related content, please give this video a like and subscribe.